In a small, bustling farmyard nestled between rolling hills, a mother hen had just hatched a clutch of eggs. Among her newborn chicks, there was one that was different, an awkward little duckling with soft yellow feathers and webbed feet. The mother hen, though surprised, took him in, but it was clear from the start that the duckling didn't belong. As the days went by, the chicken family grew more and more hostile towards the little duck. The chicks would peck at him, pushing him away whenever he tried to join in their games. "You're not like us," they would say. "You're clumsy, and you don't even have a proper beak." The mother hen, while not as cruel, did little to protect the duckling. She often scolded him for being slow or different, and when food was scattered, she would guide her chicks to the best bits, leaving the duckling to scramble for whatever was left. The duckling felt alone and confused, wondering why he didn't fit in with his supposed family. One day, while the duckling was pecking at the ground far from the others, he overheard the mother hen quarreling with one of her chicks. "Why don't you listen to me?" she clucked angrily. "You're always causing trouble, and you never do as you're told." The chick, equally frustrated, chirped back, "You always pick on me. You like my brothers and sisters better. I'm tired of it." The duckling watched as the argument escalated, with feathers ruffled and harsh words exchanged. He noticed that this wasn't the first time the chickens quarreled. In fact, they seemed to argue often about food, space, and attention. The duckling realized that even though they were a family, they were far from harmonious. This revelation struck the duckling deeply. He had always thought that his place in the family was the problem, that if he were more like them, he would be accepted. But now, seeing the way the chickens treated each other, he understood that their unkindness wasn't just reserved for him. They struggled to get along even with their own kind. Feeling a mix of relief and sadness, the duckling decided it was time to leave. He waddled away from the chicken coop, past the familiar sights of the farmyard, and towards the pond he had always admired from a distance. As he reached the water's edge, he hesitated for a moment, but then a sense of calm washed over him. He slipped into the water, his webbed feet propelling him gracefully through the pond. For the first time, the duckling felt truly at ease. The water welcomed him, embracing him in a way the chicken family never had. He realized that he didn't need to change himself to fit in where he didn't belong. The pond was his true home, where he could swim freely and be himself without fear of judgment or rejection. As the sun set over the farmyard, the duckling paddled across the pond, feeling content and at peace. He had found where he truly belonged, and no longer did he worry about the chickens who had never accepted him. He was free, and that was all that mattered.